Hello one and all, and welcome to a new episode of Overexposed. On the show today, we head out the studio to meet the new boy band on the block. After an intense audition process led by Louis Walsh, Westlife manager and ex-X Factor judge, these 6 lads came together to become HomeTown. Despite being still relatively new, the Irish boy band have already had not 1 but 2 #1 singles back in Ireland, their debut Where I Belong and more recently Cry for Help. They've toured with the Vamps and even with pop royalty Ollie Murs. So once again, Overexposed hot-footed it out of the studio to catch up with Cian, Dale, Dean, Josh, Ryan and Brendan, otherwise known as HomeTown. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to your new favourite boy band? It's HomeTown!
Hey!
How you guys doing, alright?
Good.
Do you guys always sit like this?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
On the bus.
On the bus, on the plane.
On the plane, this is
Everywhere.
how you roll, and how do you decide who sits, who gets upper tier, who gets lower tier?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
It's a little bit like a school photo.
Yeah? Is it?
The tall guys at the top, not saying you are this, but this is how it used to be at school, isn't it?
Well,
you sort of
well,
they go down. And,
I'm the smallest, so I lost rock, paper, scissors today, so that's why I'm here.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
But it's good posture there, so
Thanks.
you're giving off a very tall vibe.
Yeah, thank you.
Mine's kind of bad.
Stop slouching, guys. Come on, sit up. So tell us how you came to form HomeTown, because it was quite an intense audition process, right?
It was.
But not for all of you.
No,
right?
not for this guy.
Not for this.
Not for this fella.
For the rest of us, Louis announced that he was holding an audition, so we all turned up. I was there at the crack of dawn, 4th person in the queue, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Overall, though, there was a
Early
1,000.
bird gets the worm and all that.
That's it, evidently. But it didn't matter for the rest of the lads. They were a lot later. There was 1,000 lads there overall, and over the course of a few months, there was a lot of. It was kind of like the X Factor without the cameras, and.
Right.
It was an enjoyable process. Probably not for the other people, but for us it was. And it was good. It was intense, and we were just delighted to get down. It was kind of like mixed jumble. Then we got this fella drafted in from, I don't know, where did he draft you in from?
Man City.
Dublin.
Man
City.
He signed from Man City.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just took a whole career change. Yeah.
And so this is I'm going to call him Lord Louis Walsh.
Yes.
King Louis Walsh.
Lord Louis.
You are one of his babies, as it were. Firstly, what's he like?
Everyone sees Louis on the X Factor and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, he's so ditzy and silly and funny. And
He-
we thought that as well
Yeah.
until we had to do
Until
business
you
with
meet
him.
Yeah.
I was
Until
going
you
to
meet
say
him.
he's got a business.
He
mind.
has.
Yes.
Like,
What
look
he's
at
doing.
Westlife and Boyzone, all the
Yeah.
success and stuff, and he knows how to give out to us. He knows how to put you on the straight and narrow. You know, we've got some dodgy emails and phone calls early in the morning.
Dodgy. They weren't
Yeah,
dodgy.
Yeah,
saying
we-
dodgy now makes it sound a bit
Yeah.
Like as in
suspicious.
lecturing us, and
Just-
Cian's got phone calls at 2 and 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
You
you make sure to wake up and text him back or answer the phone or whatever, because angry Louis Walsh is not someone you want to.
You need someone like that.
yeah.
He knows
100%.
he knows what he's doing.
What are we saying now? When he said, he's telling you stuff, he's giving you sort of guidance, and are we talking life experience? Are we talking? Give me an example of an email, an angry email from Louis Walsh.
It would be
Such and such is on.
social media. Is
Need to
you're not
pick
doing
up on
enough.
this.
You need to do
He
more.
shows you where to
Oh, okay.
improve, and
Yeah.
he
That's
tells
great.
you maybe what you don't want to hear at the time, but
Yeah.
it's
Or,
true,
yeah,
and it's
after a performance, he'd say
Yeah.
we need more structure to the
Yeah.
performance. That we're kind
He
of
always
just running around
wants,
like headless
always
chickens.
wants more.
And that's great, and that's probably why
as
why
well.
he's
Like
so successful.
who are you going to listen to? Like you're going to listen to Louis Walsh when he tells you what to do if you're in a boy band. So
Well, exactly. And now, did Louis send you on bonding experiences together? Because obviously you guys can all sing really well together, and that's why he's picked you.
Kinda.
But what about getting to know each other?
like before we'd kind of gotten busy and started recording our own music and releasing it and stuff, he sent us down to a studio back in Ireland just to kind of get familiar with the studio and stuff and get to know each other. So we stayed down there for like a week at first, and that was like the first time we'd all got to kind of be in each other's faces as such. And
Yeah.
it was just
Alright.
it was we got to know each other very quickly, and there was no kind of shyness about people kind of talking to each other and stuff like that, because I think most of us kind of knew each other anyway from the audition stages, over that long period of time. It was just Dean who really had to kind of come
Settle
in
in.
and open up. And
In fairness, if
Then we
anyone's
went-
going to do it, it'd be Dean.
But then we went to Tenerife.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Louis
that
didn't
was the
send us.
bonding session actually.
Louis didn't send us.
Oh, this is a decision
he-
you guys all made.
He got us to do the panto back in Ireland in Dublin. So we done the we done the Panto for 2 weeks there at Christmas, and then it was like just a couple of weeks afterwards. Louis had been on the phone. He was like, "Listen, guys, you have a week off from what was it? Start of January. You have a week off here," and that was on the Friday. Dale and Keane met in the train station, and Keane said to Dale, he goes, "You're looking very pale, Dale." And I said, "All right."
Yeah.
And then within about 20 minutes, I turned up. Keane pitched the idea that we go on a sun holiday, and by the next, like it was like the next
by
week,
that
the Monday.
No, it was
by the Monday we were gone.
By the Monday
We were
gone.
kind of like, oh, this is kind of sudden, lads. And then Keane's like, have it ready to book, like who's
Yeah.
who's in. Send
And
them
we
all
all just-
screenshots.
It
of
was
like,
a nice, calm, relaxing,
But we-
bonding holiday.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I can't tell if that's sarcasm.
To
Was
be
it
honest,
calm and
it was
relaxed?
so-
You sounded exhausted when you said that.
He's thinking
Like,
about
Louis-
it, wants to go back there so badly.
Louis didn't know we went. Like
Yeah.
we just knew we had a
He
week
does
off.
now, right?
Oh, yeah,
He does. We told him, he was like, "Oh, what do you mean you went to
No,
Tenerife?" I was like,
he couldn't believe that we
all
went
of
on
us
holidays
went,
together.
But he
Without-
must have been pleased.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was. He
Yeah,
genuinely
yeah.
was, because he figured, like, you know, when you're working together so much, when you have a week off, it's like, oh, get away from me. But like,
We
we're genuinely
went away
friends
together.
as well. Like,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it's good.
wicked. But on a different note, the weather in Tenerife at Christmas, what's it like?
It's actually quite
good.
nice.
No, it was in
better
January.
than at home.
January,
but-
like,
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. it was
Oh yeah,
good.
Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, not too bad. I was a bit worried that you might be there and it's freezing cold. And
No, it was
We-
actually
that's what we looked
That's
at.
Ireland.
That's
That's
why
just
it was,
Ireland.
that's why it was Tenerife.
Yeah.
We were like, where is going to have a bit of sunshine this time of year?
Yeah.
Keen on all the research. All right, team man.
Well done, man.
Sunny places in
Yes.
January.
Good work, mate. Good work.
All the
Let's,
research.
let's talk about the success that you guys have already had in Ireland, because it's massive for you back there at the moment. So the track as well, Where I Belong, number one. First up, how do you guys celebrate your first number one?
You'd think we'd have a party,
We
wouldn't
go
you?
to Tenerife.
Tenerife again.
No, we had a little mini party for about
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. We just put some video on Instagram and stuff just to celebrate with our fans. But we actually celebrated by a gig. We had a gig that night,
Yeah.
so we got to share it with everybody at the gig.
It was the
amazing.
most energetic gig we'd ever performed.
Yeah,
We won it.
yeah. I mean,
We
you,
were
guys,
all
you guys must have been
Excited.
Yeah, it was
buzzing, because it wasn't just getting to number one, it was beating One Direction and Ed Sheeran to the top spot, and also the fastest selling.
Yeah,
Irish.
by
Single
an
by an
Irish
Irish
debut
act.
artist. Yeah, it was like that was our first single, and going in straight at number one was like,
Wow.
we couldn't actually believe it, you know, like 'cause it was like we started like kind of thinking about it then and being like, it's actually like, 'cause it doesn't sink into you at first. It's like you're number one, you're like, okay. And then, like, as the day went on, we started thinking about it, and everyone started getting more excited. Then it was like, we're actually number one. Dale starts backflipping, and like, just like for no reason, outside a hotel in Dublin, just backflips.
A really fancy hotels.
Yeah.
Like people were standing there with like top hats and them big long trench coats, and they were nearly kicking us
Yeah,
out.
they were like, could you please move? Because you just
Stop
backflipped him.
oh, that's fair enough.
But yeah,
Wow.
it took a while for it to sink in, and
Yeah.
and then we got another number one with our second
Well,
single.
I was going to say then you followed
Yeah.
up. So how do you react to two number ones in a row? Because at that point you're like, okay, the first one wasn't a fluke. All right, this is serious now.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a mad week. We did a signing tour that week, and you know, it was a big build up to it. And what was the single? It was someone. It was neck and neck with I think it was James Bay.
James Day,
Oh,
yeah,
James
Hold
Day,
Back the
yeah.
River.
Yeah, so it was neck and neck, and then when we got it, we were just delighted. Then we went on a nationwide tour after that, and that was really cool because it was finally at the stage where we were able to go around the country and actually just do our own headline shows and see people coming just to see us, which was probably the most surreal thing that we've done.
Amazing.
And we have a show coming up soon as well. Headline one in Dublin, which is going to be the biggest one yet, and that's one where
How many's that to?
it's about 1,000 people, so it's going to
Amazing.
be, you know, that we're just really excited.
We
for
didn't
that.
get to do it, like when we did the nationwide tour, we didn't get to do one in Dublin. So there was like, a lot of people were upset that we didn't include Dublin, but we said we'd make it up to them anyway and put on a big one then in Vicar Street, which it's an iconic venue around Ireland and stuff, so we really can't wait to play it.
I also want to ask about the video for Where I Belong, which just looks like, to be honest, lads, a jolly.
Tenerife.
Was it Tenerife?
No,
I was going
it
to
was
say.
South Africa, we did in Cape Town, so.
You guys just,
Yeah.
who's like, well, okay, so I'm guessing you got a load of pictures, you know, so boys are in Dublin partying, blah, 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 and then one popped up with holiday in Cape Town, lots of lovely young ladies, and it was like a no-brainer at that point, right?
Yeah.
The craziest thing was like we were all just kind of sitting down with Louis, just kind of after, I think it was around February, just after we released Cry for Help back home, and then he was like, "Is are going to shoot the video in South Africa?" We're like, "What?" So he's like, yeah, they're flying out now next week. So like that for us was crazy. When we were on the plane, we flew with Emirates for the first time, and I mean, like it was just economy or whatever. It may as well have been first class. These big TVs and stuff, and like Game Boys.
Every
like,
film
watching
they
them
So
on.
many films.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a
Oh,
long
you guys
flight,
must have
though.
had the best. Say again.
It was a long flight, like so all the way we had to go to Dubai and then down to South Africa. But the whole trip, like we did some things that we'll never do again. We got to walk with lions and
I was so
Wow.
excited.
Yeah.
With
So
actual
excited
like
about it.
live lions.
Like
and
no-
they weren't like
no-
half
no
sedated or
chains.
anything. It was like
So, did Louis know about this?
No.
I was going to say, would he have let you guys? You know, walk
Probably
with lions?
not.
Ask all our artists to delve into our random box of questions. Totally random. All right, so if we each take a turn, who wants to go first?
Each of us.
what kind
I'll
of
have a go.
topics are we looking
I'll
at
have a
here?
go.
Do you know what? It's so
Literally,
random. It
okay.
can be absolutely anything.
Oh, we've got one here.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
There we go.
I don't know.
we have both. So
Oh, Keen.
Oh,
yeah, he's a good liar, isn't
That's
he?
lovely. That's lovely.
Looks for intelligence.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I was around this to you.
Wait,
all
I'm
night.
confused. You want to be intelligent?
No, he wants to trade in some more looks. Yeah, to get
To
more
looks for intelligence.
Oh, okay.
Just a
Okay.
See, the blonde doesn't help.
Peroxide seeps in.
All right, okay. All right, good one. I like that. Who's next?
Ah, sure.
Right, Keen.
Might as well. Hello.
Oh.
What's the worst present you ever got?
Oh,
I know
if you're
this
watching
one.
this, ma'am.
Is this going to hurt?
No, my brother, younger brother, decided to get me. I don't know if any of you remember. There used to be like little rubber aliens that people used to.
Oh yeah.
Alien babies.
In the little egg.
Yeah, in the little egg.
Oh,
So it was
okay,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
rubber one. But within, I think that night, it was Christmas Eve night. Our tradition was to open our own presents on Christmas Eve, and Santa's in the mornings. But I opened it, and that night it was up on the roof. And so
Yeah, they're
and we
sticky
just
little
left it
alien.
there. So yeah, that was probably the worst present because I didn't do anything with it.
Because it was up there. that you
Yeah,
did
the
this.
little alien
still
baby
there.
on the roof, still there today.
Wow. Okay, fantastic. Good answer. All right.
I love them.
Yes, I'm feeling this.
Oh, he's getting a good
Can
one.
you read it?
What is in your car's CD player at the moment?
Oh.
I don't have a car.
Hey! In which case, what is the most played song would you say on your iPod at the moment?
Probably Resolution by Matt Corby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Any guilty guilty pleasures in
Oh, there's probably a few. Yes.
I
Carly
made
Rae
a
Jepsen, I really like you, was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a good song.
It's
though.
a-
It's.
Right,
you
I'm
can't
ready.
help it. You know, nod
It's
the head.
a
dance
headbutt.
away,
And you
yeah.
saw Tom Hanks in the video.
Yes,
Yes. Everyone
exactly.
with a bit of
And
Hanks.
Justin Bieber.
Right.
All right.
I'm ready.
And Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he's in the
at the
video
end.
too.
If you watch
He's at the end.
you know where they're all kind of just a big group of people. He's
Justin
at the
Bieber's
back.
in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's at the back and he slowly just creeps
show
up
me.
and then he's in the
Show me the
front.
question.
For like the last
Show me that
10,
question.
15
Because he's got her
I
signed
need
to
to
his
rewatch
label.
that.
What is
go
the
on.
chances? What is the chances of him getting this
I know.
question?
I know. I'll read it. I'll read it.
Yeah, we just read it.
Please don't laugh.
Have you ever fired a gun?
Wow.
What a question.
Have you ever fired a gun? Is this something? Again, we had 7 members.
your
but-
beat.
Yeah, we have a
piece,
You got
actually.
your way at the
Ball
moment.
by
if
line and
If you
Dale, let's
count
put
like
him
paintballing as a gun, I
Yeah.
went paintballing before.
okay, you fired it.
I fired a gun.
It's just like that scene of the other guys. He does the desk pop.
I've shot an air rifle, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so I fired a gun. Please don't arrest me.
Lovely.
went
Moving on.
paintballing.
Moving on.
You went
Paintballing's
paintballing.
fine. There you
You're
go.
gonna get arrested.
Oh, that's so funny.
Funnily enough.
Do you have any unusual fears, phobias?
I thought he wasn't going to be able to
So
pronounce
did I.
phobias. He was like, phobias.
Big letters.
Phobias.
Hangers.
Fears or phobias?
Toilets, hangers.
He hates having any crinkles in his clothes. He spends
I
his,
hate- I
he
hate
spends
No,
his
but a
life
fear.
You ain't having crinkles in clothes.
he spends his life ironing.
Yeah,
Like,
because
we-
the iron board and the iron is in Keen and Dale's room, so like I'd be in there for like half an hour.
He
ironing.
gets all the
Iron
stuff.
one
Like,
t-shirt.
Now, as you're all living together, do you iron everyone else's?
no. Everyone,
they're not like-
everyone irons their own stuff and wash their own clothes and stuff. But Brendan will wash, say his whole week's washing. He'll wash it all and he'll go in and he'll iron every bit of it. Instead of just like, oh, I want to wear this shirt today, I'm going to iron it.
Right.
So he just goes and irons everything and then puts them, he folds some of them back up and everything. Like, so.
Defeats
I
the
was in there
purpose.
last day ironing a t-shirt, and then Keen just like was looking at me for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's not good at
And
it
he just
either.
said, "Give me that, you'll be all day." And then
I just did
I
it.
just did it
Wow.
for 2 seconds.
There we go. maybe a bit OCD with
Yeah.
the eye,
Maybe,
would
a
you
tiny
say?
bit.
A tiny bit OCD. All right, but I'll
Right.
tell you what, mate, it's looking crisp. Looking
Yes.
All right, nice. But
That's
you do
good.
have some holes in your jeans.
You fell up the stairs.
Alright, last one.
Was it the last one already? Oh.
All right.
All right.
If you could make one thing disappear from the world, what would it be?
Yourself.
Alright, thanks.
One thing.
One thing.
Wasps.
Yeah?
That is
Yes.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Great shout.
Do
Can
you know
we
what?
include? Can we? Well, no.
No, bees, we
are
need
needed.
bees.
We
Wasps
need
are
bees.
just peasants.
Bees are great, but they don't sting.
Yes.
Bees are good.
I
Bees
said
are-
this. I said this and they said
No, honey with the
bees sting and
Once.
die.
And die.
And wasps can keep on stinging. No.
Yeah.
No
hate
way,
wasps.
man.
Yeah.
Wasps sting once
Wasps
and
can
die.
do one. Yeah. No. Wasps can keep stinging.
Yeah.
But then what's the one that stings and dies?
Bee. A bee.
A
It
bee,
stings
bee
you.
can sting and die, but a bee doesn't want to sting.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to die.
I got one caught in my t-shirt before and it stung me just there.
I got one of my
A
trousers.
bee, like
bee
a
or a
fuzzy,
wasp?
fuzzy
Bee.
bumblebee.
It died then. Yeah.
I got one of my
Sounds
trousers.
Man, are
before.
you sure a wasp can keep stinging?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm pretty sure.
We will research it. I will get it.
I'm committing to that one.
It's yeah. But bees are good.
Bees
Yes,
are
To
good.
bees
embrace
are
the
good.
bee.
So,
Okay.
kill the
down with
wasps.
wasps. That's
Kill
good.
the
Yeah,
wasps.
wasps can go. No,
Yes.
There's no point in wasps.
No.
That's great. well, thank you very much for answering our random box of
Thank
tech
you.
questions and
Thank
also
you.
for coming on Overexposed and chatting to us.
Thanks very much.
Thanks
for having us.
Listen, it's been great chatting to you guys and best of luck. I know you've got a load of shows coming up. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. We've got a couple of stuff back in Ireland and stuff, and then we've got Fusion Fest and stuff over here. So we're just looking forward to performing every gig we have this year.
Awesome. Good stuff,
Cheers.
guys, and hopefully we'll catch up again soon. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
HomeTown. Those lads were definitely some crack. Hey, check me out using my new Irish lingo. Big thanks to the lads for being on the show and give them a follow on Twitter at HometownaFish. Right, that's it for another week, but like Arnie, we'll be back. So send us a tweet or a Facebook message to @SubTVMusic and use the hashtag Overexposed to keep up to date with us. But before we go, here's HomeTown's amazing video, Where I Belong. We'll see you next time.